Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Royal Sussex Live. Welcome, one and all. Let's see, Raffaella Bertoni, thank you so much for being here first. And hello to Mary H., Sharon Chung, Judy Matassid, Rodney Jackson, Mary H. again. Okay, and all right, I guess I'm already start. Connie Balmer! Hey, Connie Balmer, welcome to Royal Sussex Live. And hello, Carlene Beckford, Rodney Jackson, Janice Goodrich, Annie Bullard. Let's see, Annie Bennett, 24 months membership. Uh, oh, yeah, I could imagine it would be kind of tough. But thank you so much for being here. Let's see. And okay, I guess I'm repeating myself. Amber Rowan, Brenda Gray, Jeannie Rock Bailey. Hi, Church Nelly. You're out of your coffin early today. uh, is it too early for vampire jokes? Anyway, all right, let's get on with it. Uh-oh. So check it out. Look who's got caught in the rain. Look who got caught in the rain. I tell you what, even though I kind of go back and forth with my doubts about Charles and, of course, the Catherine the Great, he does look very different. He looks very, very different. I mean, still Charles still has those exaggerated features, the giant ears, the catcher mid hands, and of course the childbearing hips. But otherwise, still the same. All right. And check it out. So, see what I mean? He looks a little different. Looks a little different. I don't know, for some reason I'm kind of I'm getting a little bit of a Barney Fife there on the left side. He's kind of giving me the actor Don Knotts. Yeah, he's reminding me a little bit of Don Knotts. I don't know what it is. You see what I'm saying? Can you see it? You can kind of see that. Gosh, Andy, that kind of country. Not that that's bad, but he's giving me a little bit of that. He just looks kind of different for some reason. And all right, and Moosing welcome, and a Moosing welcome. Queen Camilla left in hysterics after Frisky Cow mounts each other during an exhibition while a bewildered King Charles watches on. So I guess that explains the look he has on his face. There's the rain, there's the cows, not including Camilla, of course. And the thing is, one has to ask one, how is it that the cows all of a sudden were feeling amorous with one side of Camilla? I don't know. What is it about the side of Camilla that sets the what is it, the futility surging in the bovine community? I don't know. You have to sort that out for yourself. I mean, it's a little bit too early in the day for this conversation for some people. I don't know. There's something about Camilla that just brings out the beast in a beast. Oh, and I think this was very reckless of the Daily Mail because you have the cows going at it. I don't know what Camilla's doing with that lobster. Um, and then Charles is looking like, I mean, I don't know how else to put it. Like either he is fascinated or maybe he got caught in the middle. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? there's, there's too much going on. There's too much going on. Now, you see what I mean? There's too much going on. It's like I don't I don't know how to put it. Did Charles get too close? Did he go to examine and take a closer look and 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 maybe that's not raindrop? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's just weird. The Daily Mail is doing way too much. And then at this point, it almost seems like he's trying to describe, could you believe that? Oh my God, did you see the size of it? You know what I'm saying? It almost seems like he it almost seems like he's trying, he can't believe. Come on now, you've been around farms before. You know what things are like. It seems like he's trying to describe it. Oh my God, Camilla, did you see the size of that? I thought it was going to explode. You know what? Daily Mail, this is very, very tacky. And of course, I would be remiss if I didn't talk about it. So, or if I didn't bring it up. No pun intended. Um, it almost reminds me of M. Yes, it reminds me of M. If he thinks that this was an event, he should have been there at Buckingham Palace when M showed. He should have been at Buckingham Palace when M showed up. You know what I'm saying? He should have been at Buckingham Palace when M showed up. And I will leave it there. If you know, you know. Anyways, take a look here. Um, let's see, lowering of head and hunched shoulders, gesture of sympathy and support, brows pucker in concern, right? So, are they trying to say he looks like Mr. Burns, or you know what I'm saying? What is the point here? If they're trying to say that this makes him look empathetic, fine. But I say it has something to do with his love of pulled pork sandwiches. That's what I think. That's what I think. And I'm going to make the case. I am going to make the case. The case. Um, if you look here, like husband, like wife, what is it do they have in common? They always come out for the men. They only come out for the men. Kate did not show up for the ladies. The same as William. He doesn't show up for the ladies either. Remember when the Lionesses were having their playoff or finals or whatever? Did William show up? No. Did Kate show up for the women's tennis? No. They both show up for men. How misogynistic is that? They both come out for men. No pun intended. But they seem to favor the boys, the men. I mean, look at Kate blushing and acting just as girly like she just took a hormone shot. She is surging with estrogen at the sight of this young fit Spaniard. And then of course, he is Spanish, right? And then of course, take a look there on the right side at William. Well, we all know who he slept rough with that night in London when he wanted to shed light on um the how what is the word I'm looking for, on the blight of London, of Greater London, the hardship of the homeless. He slept rough with a black man on the streets of London. Well, there he is, true to form. Um, I don't think any player has ever felt as understood and appreciated, whether it's examining his rib cage or needing his very strong and virile neck. I'm embarrassed to watch it. I'm embarrassed to watch it. You see what I mean? Look at how excited William get for whenever the men play, but when it was the ladies, he couldn't be bothered. I thought as president of the football association that he's supposed to be an equal opportunity fan, but he only gets this excited when the boys are playing. William will put down his trip to the Euros final as a work engagement. Nonsense. Why should he be paid for watching it last night? We weren't. Now, of course, Republic, they always look toward that institution with a critical eye because they would like to replace the monarchy with an elected head of state, which I agree is the right course of things. I believe that the monarchy should be restricted to a very ceremonial role, and they need to cut their pay and to take away some of that privilege in those houses and everything. That feudal system has no place in the modern world. And then if you take a look on the right side, look at Kate, just as proud to be. She's so proud that she never played tennis, doesn't have anything to do with it except she was given a patronage by the Queen Elizabeth II. But other than that, what is the point of her being there? I mean, look at some of the people there in the background. Not everybody is full of joy at the fact that she decided to come out of hiding just for this moment. And look at how tan she looked. Okay, so where is her medical team? Aruba? Well, where does she meet with her medical team? The Isle of Crete? I mean, where does she go to meet them? It looks like fun in the sun, and then let me go back for this Wimbledon, and then I will get back on my private plane and get back to the beach as soon as possible. I thought she was supposed to have a whole team of medical staff surrounding her day and night, including the two Filipino nurses. William's words, not mine. Where's the medical team? Did they say that it was okay to go to Wimbledon and nothing else? Apparently. That's quite some team they put together. She only shows up when it's convenient. Or how about this? She only shows up for eye candy. You see what I mean? Both of them come out for the boys. William has his boys, Kate has hers. I rest my case. And then there's the curious case of Pippa Middleton. Pippa Middleton suffers an awkward moment when Carlos Alcaraz, as Wimbledon after champion seemingly ignore her by accident. No, it wasn't by accident. He thought that was a dude. I mean, she come in there walking the other day like one of the Bee Gees. You see what I'm saying? She comes strutting in there like the Bee Gees. Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk. I mean, that is a Bee Gees strut. She is strutting in there like one of the Bee Gees. Don't forget to hit the like button. She is strutting in there like one of the Bee Gees. He didn't know that wasn't Barry Gibb. So that's why he looked past her. He thought that was the lost Bee Gee. And of course, there's Kate teaching her daughter how to do nothing. So that is my theory that both William and Kate, they only come out for the boys, not for the girls. And nobody says anything about it. But then again, Kate being the mean girl that she is, you know how she did that other time when she came out and she was, in my opinion, allegedly openly flirting with what was his name? Openly flirting with the guy in front of his wife, allegedly. I mean, that's what people said, is that it appears as though she was flirting with him in front of his wife. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Let me refresh your tea. Can I? Can I? May I do that? Let me refresh your tea. Mean girl Kate. There it is. Um, the wife is not pleased. The wife is not pleased. Yeah, Roger Federer. That's his name, Roger Federer. Look at there. You can see the way she leans away from Kate Middleton. And then they changed the headline. Now, it's bad enough that Kate showed up like Rose Nyland on the Golden Girls. But aside from showing up looking like Rose, um, Princess Kate looks thrilled to catch up with old pal Roger Federer as as he's honored at Wimbledon while wife Mirka concentrates on the action on the court. Yeah, that was the updated version, but the original one, well, that says, wait a minute, where is the original? Let me go back to it. Aha, there it is. Princess Kate looks thrilled to catch up with old pal Roger Federer as he's honored at Wimbledon, but his wife Mirka doesn't look quite as happy because she was flirting with her man. She was flirting with her man. This was last year, as a matter of fact, 2023. She was flirting with her man. That's why she didn't look happy. You know, if they were over in Eastern Europe, she'd have decked her. and of course, and of course, you know that Kate got a standing ovation. It wasn't like that before she pulled this thing that she pulled. I don't even need to tell you what that thing is, but very different from last year. All she had to do was to say that she's unwell. As a matter of fact, um, oh gosh, let me see if I can find that tweet so I can give it to you accurately. Henry the Eighth. Henry the Eighth. You know Henry the Eighth don't miss anything. Uh-huh. There we go. So Henry the Eighth said, oh, it's about Kate. It's about Kate. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Nope. 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 It's about tennis. It's about Kate. But anyway, she made the point that it appears as though whatever treatment Kate is going through, it includes getting as much sun as possible. I'm telling you, this is a charmed existence for her. I smell something very suspicious. All of this, I can't come out and because my medical team won't let me. Are you serious? How is it that Charles is all over the place? And I mean, listen, I can't prove anything. This is the ultimate monopoly get out of jail free card. But in this case, it's get out of work free. I'm convinced of that. I'm sorry, but that's just what I believe. I believe that much advantage is being taken of the goodwill of the public. Like this one right here. What extra, the F word, about this article is that the only reason Kate Middleton went to trooping is so she can go to Wimbledon. Okay, that's what Henry VIII said. The only reason why she went to trooping the color is so she can go to Wimbledon. She didn't want to miss out on that Wimbledon party. It all makes sense. And of course, if it was anybody else, I don't have to explain who, but if it was anybody else, there would be no question that something nefarious is going on. But because it's precious Saint Catherine, you're not supposed to speculate. You're not supposed to say anything. I smell a rat. Something is rotten in the land of cotton. I think that this is everything that she and William have always wanted. We will go out and do what's interesting. We won't do the work. We will do what we want to do. But that being said, face card never declines. Face card never declines. And we know who has the face card from that event. And that, of course, Zendaya, looking fabtabulous, looking absolutely fabtabulous. And speaking of face cards, our Duchess, the Duchess of Sussex, Princess Meghan, serving face as per usual, glowing. Now, awkward. Royal fans claim Venus Williams snubbed Prince Harry at ESPYS after she failed to join standing ovation and didn't clap when Duke was called on stage to collect his award. We all know that that's not true. We all know that that's not true. Now, I can't even bother to show you the camera angle that I spoke about. It was the swing of the camera, and also most people sitting in the front row did not realize that it was a standing ovation moment. They seemed to be more, um, you know, caught up with Harry walking on the stage and didn't realize that everyone was standing. It was a very emotional moment. And they want to maintain this farce that no one stood up. And we all know that that is not the truth. But you, you know what? They're not interested in the truth. They're interested in trying to embarrass the Sussexes. So let me see here. Oh, where is it? Wait for it. Wait for it. Uh huh. Give me just a second here. Okay. Now let me do a little comparison for you. Let me do a little comparison. And this will take us right back to Wimbledon, I think. Or will it? Oh man, I cannot find it. Wait, 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 wait. Uh-huh. Oh, I wanted to share with you the video where Priyanka, well, anyway, it was the one where Will and Kate, they walk into the Wimbledon and nobody stood up. But my PC is not cooperating right now, so we'll have to skip out on that one. Yeah, anyway, let us continue then. And again, if there's anything that I take from this weekend or from last week, it is the fact that Harry, because of his life work, embraced this beautiful brush steel trophy from ESPY, whereas William, well, he's holding a primate, a monkey, or a chimp, whatever it is. That is how their week was summed up. This is the optics that really should not have happened, but yet it did. Let's see. Leg says what? She stood up and when Harry was. I know, Legs. I saw that too, and thank you for the super chat. I saw that too, and anyway, they did not share that in that article. They managed to eliminate that part of it. They eliminated that part of it just to make sure that no one could see it. So they're not, but they're not interested in the truth. They're trying to And also, they are still going with this notion that what do you call it? That Harry is still upset about the pushback or the outrage. Anyway, um, that was so last week ago. That was so last week ago, but they won't let it go because they're trying to distract people before the hacking thing comes on ITV. They want to distract people before that comes on ITV. That's what I think. Um, and so, in order to do that, they have to make sure that they keep as many people talking about that flipping, you know, um, what do you call it? The other thing, so that nobody talks about that. But we all know that that Venus stood up. So I wouldn't worry about it. We'll just put that behind us. Okay, there we go with that finger again. There we go with that finger again. Zandy posted this earlier, and I don't know who made it originally, perhaps her, but pointing finger in face since 1985 and still doing it and still doing it. And of course, haven't we all suspected that this is where, oh, by the way, thank you, Alex. Haven't we all suspected that this is where little Louis learned that behavior? But even more upsetting is look at how I don't want to, be the one to speculate about such things, but it almost seems like someone is a bit traumatized by this aggressive stance. Do you notice that? Somebody looks a bit traumatized. I would say so. Like, this looks just like home. This looks just like home. Are we at Adelaide Cottage or are we at the finals? Scary looking stuff, isn't it? There's a lot of people within that royal circle that walks around this man on eggshells, and for a good reason, because you never know when he gonna snap like a fresh snow pea. Well, um, there is a very famous impressionist painting by Vincent van Gogh, and if you recall, he was suffering mentally, they say, and that somehow he lost his ear. How long would it take before someone reimagined that painting? How long would it take before somebody reimagines that painting? How long? Not long. How long? Not long. Kind of like they say in the church. How long? Not long. How much? Not much. Well, it didn't take long. Somebody reimagined the Van Gogh painting. And speaking of reimagine, I tell you, every time I see that dress, I see a loaf of Wonder Bread, which just happens to be a classic white bread. Not classy, just classic. Classy, you can forget about that. But yeah, every time I see that dress, I keep thinking Wonder Bread. I keep thinking school lunches, field trips, bologna and cheese with some Miracle Whip on some plain white bread. I keep seeing it. It's like I'm seeing spots. I close my eyes and I'm still seeing spots. Also, I'm seeing a lot of carbohydrates, real and imagined. And this is one of my favorite photos. I just kind of came across this again today. I hadn't seen it in quite some time, but There is President Kennedy. And if you recognize that young man with the amazing hair shaking his hand at the White House, that is a delegation of students from Arkansas. And that young man is William Jefferson Clinton. That's right, Bill Clinton, shaking hands with his idol. As a matter of fact, in so many ways, Bill Clinton would model his own life like that of John F. Kennedy, except the military service. We all know he got a deferment. But how interesting is that? That you would see um, the torch being passed, even if it is a couple of generations away. Raffaella Bertoni, thank you so much for the super sticker. And thank you, as always, for watching Royal Sussex. And guess what, you guys? I'm done. I am so done. So thank you all so much for being here. Um, and thank you all for watching Royal Sussex. Who knows? Maybe we'll come on early again tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, thanks a lot to the moderators for keeping this a safe space. And also, thank you to all of the subscribers who make this channel possible. Remember, if you want a subscription, subscriptions to Royal Sussex are still a bargain at just $4.99. Oh, Ingrid Sowers, thank you so much for being here. So long, Joseph Berno. I will see you guys later. Love you guys. And as always, yeah, thank you for watching Royal Sussex. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but oh well. Let's close with the Madam Duchess, shall we?